Hi, my name is Amir Kaushansky. I'm the VP product of Armo, the company behind Kubescape, and today I'm going to talk about RBAC. As you know, RBAC stands for Role-Based Access Control. Basically, it gives the users, groups, and service accounts the ability to tie the capabilities that they can do in the API server. Here, I'm showing you an example. I'm getting all the roles, which holds the capabilities in this namespace Cube system, and you can see all the different roles. And then I'm listing the role binding. Role binding is basically the objects that connects between the role and the subject, a user group or service account. And here you can see the role bindings that I have in this namespace. And then I'm describing it, and you can see that I have this user. This user is a system user that is connected to this specific role. And if I want to see the capabilities of the role, I need to describe that as well. And here you can see the capabilities of this role. And now this is only for a specific role, one role, and I'm showing here a specific user. But now, what if my question is, what are the capabilities that I'm giving to a user or a service account? Or if I want to know who can do some action in Kubernetes. Doing kubectl for all these resources and trying to find them out might be too complex. And this is why we at Armo, we came up with a new feature, which is the RBAC visualizer. So now let's see how you do it with Armo. If you go to the documentation, you can see that we have a new section of visualizing Kubernetes RBAC. Basically, you need to install the Kubescape in-cluster component. You can read about it here. It's very easy. It's just applying a Helm chart. And then what you need to do is you need to go and run a Kubescape submit RBAC to your account. Once you do that, you will be able to go into your cluster and see this visualization. So here I chose a cluster. The cluster which I uploaded the data to, and now you can see that I can visualize the RBAC objects in a very straightforward graph. So once you choose a cluster, you can see that we are running a default query. And here you can see the RBAC definitions. You can see, for example, that this user has the role binding to this role, to this cluster role, which has the following capabilities. In this case, it's a star. We have built-in queries that you can run, like show me all the cluster admins. And basically now we can see all the cluster admins, or show me who can do exec into containers, into pods, so you can see it here. And if I want to investigate, I want to say, show me all the subject, I can see all the subject, and have the ability to create my own query, like who can get, list, events, and maybe secrets. So where is the secrets? Let me find it out. So here is the secrets and who can perform. And now I can see all the subject that can perform these activities. I can define the way that I want to see it. So I can decide that I want to align all the objects in the same from the same type. So here you can see it in this layout, or I can decide to group by labels, So you can see that I'm grouping by labels here, etc., etc. And if I want, I can start an investigation. So maybe I want to know what a specific user can do. Maybe this user. So I can start from the user. In this case, I have this user, and I want to see all the cluster roles that it has. And from the cluster roles, I want to be able to understand what are the capabilities of this user. So I can decide to drill into it as well. That's basically it. Go, have fun, enjoy, and leave us a feedback if you like it or if you don't like it, or if you have any comment. Thank you very much.